Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mike with Below Average Blogger, and today I want to do a video on the June 2021 website earnings for my niche website blogs. I will go over Google Search Console performance, Google Analytics, show you the traffic, show you my individual affiliate programs, as well as my ad earnings through Ezoic and Ezoic Premium. So for those of you who don't feel like waiting or don't have the time or don't care about the other information, the short answer is we were just under $1,600, and this is month number 10. It's actually month number 12 for blogging overall, but month number 10 for the main website that actually generated the majority of this income. And I'll kind of break those numbers down as well. So let's just jump right into it. This website did the majority of the revenue for the month. It also is the majority of the traffic, the majority of the ad revenue. It kind of takes up. All right, so each one of these little spikes here is a Sunday. For whatever reason, Sunday is the main day that this niche gets its searches. I did notice that we had a big week last week with almost 20,000 impressions and almost 1,400 clicks, but then the very next Sunday, we were down to 15,000 impressions with 1,000 clicks. So it did drop a little bit from the weekend previous to last weekend, but I've seen that before in the past. You can see here I had a higher day and then a lower week, but then it eventually kind of comes back up. And also, this is in the grilling outdoor cooking niche. So as we are in the peak of summer right now, these are probably the best the numbers will be for the year. I do expect probably in August and September, and obviously in the winter months, these numbers to go down just because of the seasonality due to the niche. But we'll see how it goes overall. And so that would be the website that's performing the best. It is 10 months old, and as you can see here, in the last 12 months, I entered it into Google Search Console with 0 impressions. Really nothing for those first few months, but back at the end of September through June, so that gives it, I don't know, 9-10 months. 670,000 impressions, 53,000 clicks, average position of 10.4. And now I have upwards of 100 articles on this website at 10 months. So I do expect that average position to drop a little bit because those brand new articles that are going to take a while to rank are going to be sitting in higher ranking positions, causing my overall average to go down. But nonetheless, traffic continues to be great, and I'm happy with this website. So my dog breed specific website, it is also, I'd say 6 months old, but I really didn't start putting any real content on it until about March, April, May. It's sitting at around 30 articles right now. It's doing nothing impressive. Average position of 11, 45,000 impressions, 1,000 total clicks. I think it did around 1,000, 2,000 page views this month. And then let's check out the camping website. This is the first website I ever did. Made a ton of mistakes on this website, and I'll go over those in future videos. I'm actually doing a video coming out that's going to address a lot of the issues in this site and why it is doing the worst of all my sites, but being my first website, I guess that's not very surprising. But you'll see here, May 25th, after that, boom, I got hit real hard by the Google both May and June updates seem to be affecting this website. Again, it's kind of expected based on what Google's looking for and based on the mistakes I made with this website. But nonetheless, the site still did see a couple thousand views for the month, made, maybe $50 to $100 overall. And so I'm still working on it. I'm still kind of going through and updating content, trying to fix things, but it's a big project, and I'm obviously more focused on the websites that are doing well and building those bigger. And in my spare time, I go back and try to rework some of this original website content. All right, this is a new website, new niche website I started in the month of, I started it in June actually. It's not even a month old. And as you will see, because my keyword research is getting better and better and better, and this area is not heavily saturated, it's starting to get some traction in Google Search Console. It's starting to get some organic traffic. It's in its first month, so I'm happy with where it sits. You can see the day I started the website, I just threw it into Google Search Console, and so that was June 3rd. And since then, we've had 41 organic clicks and almost 2,000 impressions with an average position of 14.8. So I'm happy with where this one is starting. We'll see how it goes. And that is Google Search Console. So let's look at analytics. All right, so for the main website, the grilling website for the month of June, it had its best month. It's 10 months old and had its best month yet. It had 40,422 page views. That was with 30,000 sessions. Average session duration 1.8. Bounce rate is 82.8. All right, if we look at acquisition for the month of June. Oh, that scared me. I thought it. So our organic search made up 82% of those 40,000 page views, with 10% coming from social media, which would probably be Pinterest, because I don't have, well, I have an Instagram account for it. So maybe a little bit from Instagram, mostly from Pinterest. And then it says 5% of that was direct. And as you can see, the main share of this is going to be organic, a little bit from Pinterest, a little bit from direct. And so 40,000 page views at month 10, I'm very happy with it. I'm looking to see that grow. I don't expect it to look very good over the coming fall and winter months just because of seasonality that I talked about earlier. But with all the content I'll be cranking out during these months in the fall and the winter, I expect that when the next grilling season pops off in, April, May of 2022, which is not going to be far away, it's going to happen before we know it. I'd like to see this site hitting over 100,000 page views. But what I like to see and what actually happens remains to be seen. So we'll see what happens. All right, that's enough on performance and searches and all that crap and analytics. Let's look at numbers, which is why everybody is here. All right, so if we look at Affilliate Link, I sent them 200 clicks exactly for the month of June with 0 conversions. Affilliate Link conversions drive me crazy, but it is what it is. Every now and then when they do convert, they're really good commissions. All right, so this is an affiliates program through a specific grill company, and they have their own in-house little affiliate program. So I sent them 426 clicks, which converted 7 sales, totaling $1,100 in their revenue and $58 in commissions for me. For Amazon affiliates, I sent them 3,400 clicks, 427 ordered items, 15 returns with a 12.3 conversion rate. Shipped revenue was $11,500 with a total earning of $364, which is pretty much on par with the month before. So I didn't see much of an increase in Amazon or much of a decrease. It kind of stayed where it was at. And then in Ezoic ad revenue, my earnings for June were $1,146, 294 of that coming from premium ad partners. And my average EPMV for the month of June was $33 flat, which is a good EPMV. I'll keep an eye on that and see what it does over time. All right, so that gives us a total revenue for the month of June of $1,569.13. Once again, it is the best month yet. We are really zero in on that $2,000 a month and beyond, hopefully. And so last month I did just under 1,200. This month I did just under 1,600. So I'm happy with those results. Obviously I want to grow more, get bigger, earn more. That's the name of this game. And I'm looking forward to the next 12 months where these smaller sites that I started just in the last few months will be making their 20, 30, 40, 50,000 and beyond page views. And we can really accumulate, aggregately, we can really combine all these 4 websites I have, can hopefully, if I can get each to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a month, we can really have a nice portfolio making that over 10K a month. I do have plans to keep some passive, and then once some reach that $1,000, $2,000 a month, try to flip them and sell them for anywhere in that $30,000 to $60,000 range. And I plan to do that annually until blogging falls apart. I'd like to sell 2 a year at 30 to 60K, making between $60,000 and $120,000 a year in sales from websites. And passively, I'd like to make another $25,000 to $50,000 a year from websites that I hang on to. And together that should give me a nice annual return on the work that we're doing. All right, so that's it, guys. That's the month of June. We had a good month, 40,000 page views, over $1,500 in revenue, and that was all done in the first year of blogging. We're now earning over $1,500 a month. We are growing, we are building. I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing, everybody who has been commenting. It's been very helpful and motivating. And I got some videos planned for this month that I'm actually going to be filming over the next 2 or 3 days, and then just scheduling to post each week this month, where I can share some of the things that I'm learning that are helping, and then some of the things I've learned that are hurting, and then share that with you guys. So if you're on your journey to blogging, hopefully it's beneficial and saves you from making some of the mistakes that I have made. All right, guys, that is it. We will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.